Welcome back, guys, for a playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, I once again set the improper expectation that we were going to catch Entei and Raikou in the same video because they were both roamers and they both followed the same strategy and principles. But it turned out that the video was once again getting too long. Catching Entei was a little bit easier, and catching Raikou was taking a little bit longer, so I decided to split the videos up into two. In addition to that, I also decided to follow a different strategy catching Raikou than I did with Entei. I discovered something interesting about Entei, that when it appeared in the wild, it had taken damage from a previous encounter I had with it, and once I realized that that was the case, I thought that that was pertinent to how you could catch other wild roamers. So for example, I ran into Entei 3 times without looking for it. On the third time, I knew it was going to run away because I wasn't prepared to catch it, and I wanted to do it like in a video, and I was training my Pokemon, I was leveling them up, and I was grinding out, and that's when I ran into Entei at that point. I attacked him. I think I was with Furt at that time. I attacked him and he took damage from a headbutt from Furt in that battle, and then he, fled as I expected, and then I, didn't give it a second thought. When we encountered Entei in the last video, he had demonstrated, it had demonstrated that it had the same amount of damage from the headbutt, so I was like, oh, so if you could damage a roamer and then it runs away and then you encounter it again and it still has the damage against it, like it doesn't miraculously heal up, I thought that if I had a high level Pokemon like Scizor, which I do, that knows False Swipe, which I do, I could use False Swipe to hit Raikou however many times it took, and that's a strategy I'm following, where it would bring him down to 1 HP. So this video picks up right after where I captured Entei, and I sort of had this realization, and we sort of come up to the strategy and how I approach that. So the dialogue and the conversation that I'm having with you in this video after this little intro segment picks up like right after I caught Entei. So there's going to be some sort of reflection on the Entei encounter, and then following up in some conversational topics I had in the Entei video. So just so you know, like, it was one long video and I split it in the middle. That's why it transitions that way. So I just wanted to kind of let you know that. But anyway, without further ado, let's talk about what we're going to do to catch Raikou, and we'll continue on with that in the rest of the video. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so Raikou is to my right now. What episode number is this? This is 68. So I guess we're going to be doing this like both of them. 68. Okay, I'm just naming the files here. All right. Okay, so there's that. So I guess we're gonna do. I will do both. I'll do both for now. I need to get. I was planning on doing this separately, but I kind of don't really feel the need to do this separately. All right, let's see. Because like it's the same exact encounter. Oh shoot, Raikou's here now too. Okay, I have not seen Raikou just yet, at all. So I have no idea. Like, well, there's a chance that he could be shiny. He could be shiny. Oh, Flaffy. I mean, it's a what, 1 in 8,000 some odd chance, so it's virtually no chance of running into a shiny one. But there's just no possible way. Why is he not showing up? 2 encounters? That's weird. I still no. Weird. Is he on the route, or am I wrong? Because it's not common to see more than one wild encounter prior to the engagement of you and the roaming legendary. All right, let's take a look. The Pokegears, he moved. Yeah, he moved. Okay. I must have done something without realizing it. Okay. All right, back in Mahogany. Yeah, I must have not been on that threshold line like I thought. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Okay, Pokegear. Oh, he's down there. Mahogany. I must have not realized that I crossed over into Route 42 while he was there. I moved in Route 42 and then he reset his position. Sucks. Damn it. I always do this. Cool. Yeah, I was like, as someone who does a playthrough, like an episodic daily playthrough thing of all the games that I play, really. I feel like while I would like to... So is he there now? Is that Route 42? Okay, yep, he's here. I was going to split these two up, but because the encounters are identical in that way, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Now, luckily for me, I don't think Raikou has a move like Fire Spin that'll trap me. There it is. First encounter. All right. Ah, not shiny. What do you know? Raikou looks good, though. That is a freaking solid design. Wouldn't it be amazing if Red had a unique dialogue when you fought him if you had all legendary Pokemon on your team? He doesn't speak, so obviously not. But like all legendaries, and he'd probably be like, oh shit. This dude mean business. Mewtwo, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. You just pick your... pick 6 of those. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is Wait, why did I lose... Was there a move that happened against me that I lost Mean Look? Because I only have 1 to use now. Oh, shit. He used Spark? Why didn't he run away? That's weird. He didn't run away, but I ran out of Mean Look. Let's see if I can use a Hypnosis. If I can put him to sleep, I might be able to use an Ether to get that back. Excellent. Okay, so let's not do anything rash here. I should have a move to bring that back. Pokeball's battle items, is that where it would be? No, it's a guard specs and all that. Status heals, full heal, revive, ice heal, Rossberry, max pulse restore, red flute, HP, PP restore. There we go. Yeah, restore my PP. Ether, restores a PP move. Yeah, let's do Gengar. Mean Look is back. Okay, so he's still asleep. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use Mean Look to lock him. Why is it failing? Damn it, that's what it is. He doesn't run, he roars away. Why did Mean Look not work? I wonder if that doesn't work against him. Mean Look failed. Raikou, let's find out. Let's see. Yeah. Interesting. I think one of the... You know what, actually... strikes me as like a strategy now that I think about it. So because Entei actually had damage against him, I wonder if I can have Scizor out there, smash him with a false swipe, and then do it again. That might not be a bad way to go. You know what I'm saying? Let's try it out. I think that might be a new way. So this is actually kind of a clever way to do this, I think, if I do say so myself. We can do 2 different battle strategies because we have 2 different legendaries that we're going for. So I got lucky with Entei, which is actually a freaking blessing as hell since we had so much trouble with the other legendary birds of Kanto. But I don't expect that to happen again this time around. But now that we have him, have Entei, it makes me feel like he gave me a new battle strategy that I didn't even know was possible. If the legendary roamers take damage from you, and then when you see them again, they still have that damage down, which makes sense now that I think about it, but I never really thought about it. And I remember only attacking Entei that one time. Like I saw him 3 times, and I only attacked him the 3rd and final time, so I didn't know that he had damage against him. If he carries that over, hit him with a false swipe, and see if that works. Okay, so he's back in this spot. And then he'll run or he'll roar me away. Now that I think about it though, Mean Look might not actually help because if he uses roar, he pushes me away. So it doesn't make a difference. Okay, let's see. If I'm way faster now. So we'll do false swipe. That probably won't do that much, but we're 35 levels above, so that should do at least half damage. Oh, he does flee. Okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We'll encounter him 3 times then. I'll encounter him, false swipe him like we just did. Second encounter, false swipe him again. That'll bring him to 1 HP. Gengar will take him in the 3rd encounter. We'll put him to sleep, and then we'll catch him. Brilliant, if I do say so. Actually, that makes me wonder then, could I... Well, status moves typically don't stack that often. It's very rare for that to happen, I think, in my experience. So I probably couldn't put Jolteon out there to paralyze him. Oh, no way, dude. There's no way he's back already? There's no freaking chance. Come on. The Poké Gods have smiled upon me. There's no way. It can't be. He's here on Route 42 immediately after. I will eat my hat if that's real. No way, dude. No way, no way, no way. There's not a chance of that happening. Let me take a look. He had to have moved by now. Yeah, he moved. Okay. I was gonna lose it, man. Damn. Lucky as hell. Alright, let's go back over here. Or unlucky as hell, I guess, in this case. Yeah, it showed him back on there in the map. I was like, what the F? Yeah, he's not going to come back here for a little while. That would have been crazy. I don't know how that worked, though. Like, unless I just have a really bad like, attention span, which, let's be honest, is very true. My ADHD kicks in and I totally lose sight of what I'm doing and lose focus. It was like I was on Route 42 and he showed up again, but maybe I didn't, like, I don't know, maybe it didn't reset properly, I don't know. Because I wonder if they flee and you check the Pokegear, does it still show them on the route and then you just can't encounter them again unless you, like, leave the area and come back? I don't know how it's programmed in that way. I would think that that would be the case. I would think if they flee, the Pokegear might not display a new area. Like, the Pokegear might not show where they fled to because you haven't left the area yet. So that could have been. That could have been. That makes a little more sense. Okay, I remember why I resized this, actually, so that way we could see me walking in the background a little bit. Okay. Route 42, a small path open at the base of challenging Mount Mordor. Mordor? Okay, mahogany. There we go. That's a little better. I like that display functionality more. That way you can see what we're doing a little bit, so you have a general idea of what's going on. Not that you would struggle with that, but then you would also know where the legendary's at. Now, I've also thought it's weird, like, that people have explained their strategies were flying between locations, and I'm just like, why would you do that? That takes so much longer, and I don't see any benefit of that at all. I don't know why you would do that. It's definitely superstition if you think that's making any, like, difference. Flying around. I don't see how that could do anything to help you. Yeah, so he usually shows up right there north of us, and then he shows up within a couple of turns over on Route 42. Typically. Yep, see, told you. Alright, let's move the display off. Slap him with another false swipe. Let's get the bitch. I think I did this right. Flaffy. So, one of the Pokemon that I wanted to get on my team really bad was a Metagross, but I really wanted to get a shiny one. And I was looking at online, and there was a Gen 4 code, or like a Wi-Fi event thing, that gave you a shiny Metagross. So I'm going to look at that and see if it applies to HeartGold and SoulSilver. I don't know if it does. It said Gen 4. It didn't say specifically, like, Diamond, Crystal, Platinum. I think he moved again. I must have not noticed. He must have left. That bitch. Yeah, he moved. So if I can get a shiny Metagross, oh my god, I would be... Poof! I only get so erect, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get over here. Damn it, back in the bag. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I gotta pay more attention here. Liz, F you. I don't want to talk to you right now. Seriously, all these ladies just up on my ish. Get off me, man. See, he's still showing up in the same area, and I wonder if that's just like a bug. If I check it again, no, he's still there. I know that their travel path is, like, supposed to be random, but I don't think it is. I think that there's... See, why is he there again? I wonder if I go a little further in the route if he moves again. No, he's still there. I feel like there's a predetermined path. It always reminds me... I don't know if you ever watched Yu Yu Hakusho. It's one of my favorite animes ever. And there's a arc in that features a character, a naive villain known as Game Master. And Game Master challenges one of the other characters to play a game. And you play like an actual video game. You play the video game, and if you play and you win, you win. If you lose, you die. And the game that they play is supposed to be a random thing. Like, all the questions, it's like a quiz, but the questions are asked at random. That's the video game. Stupid video game if you ask me, but whatever. But the point is, and why he challenges them to this game, is that the game has 3 random tracks, which means all you have to do... Oh, nice, he's here. You have to do is know which track the game is on, A, B, or C. And if you know, and you memorized all the answers, you can answer the questions without even knowing what the questions are. Ah, nice. And I feel like this game probably has a similar programming where it's like the spots that they show up appear random because we don't memorize the paths, but there's probably like a handful of tracks, maybe like, you know, several different tracks that they travel on to indicate like which path that they take. Brilliant. That's what I thought, bitch. Yeah, that's right. You and your little 1 HP. All right, you're in trouble now, baby. But the thing is, he knows Roar, which makes this a pain in the ass. I didn't think about Roar, but it seems like Roar is going to be a problem for us. So actually, let's find out before I move over. So if we go here, so you can see the map. Okay, so it does show that he moves after he flees. Very interesting. It showed him in a different location. Now all I have to do is just mean look him, put him to sleep, get him to avoid using Roar. But I do wonder, what's the counter for Roar? I never really thought about that. You guys probably know, and I could Google it, but I haven't, so I really don't know. There must be some sort of Roar counter. Holy crap. There's no way, dude. There's no way he's here already. That's crazy town. There's no way. There's no way. If he's here immediately after, that quickly, no way, dude. No, he's not here. So I think the other thing is when you're in an encounter like this, I think this could also, more than one encounter might reset his location. I will bet you that if I check the Pokegear, it says he's not here. Yep, he left. So it's not always a guarantee. I don't understand it. That's also strange to me. Because I feel like, and maybe you can attest to this, I have ran into like a wild Pokemon, and then I ran into the roamer that was in the patch of grass. But if ever it was more than one wild Pokemon before the roamer, then I knew the roamer wasn't going to show up. But it seems like there must be some sort of chance that the roamers can also appear or change their locations if you run into a wild Pokemon. I gotta look into that. There's got to be something there that I'm missing, because that seems strange to me. Still, we got Gengar now. I'm wondering if I should start with Hypnosis to put the dude to sleep. Because I'm wondering, like, if Mean Look stops him and then I put him to sleep, I don't know. What if Mean Look fails and then he runs? You know what I mean? For emulators, it's easier because you can save state in the battle encounter itself. So that way, if you don't catch him, you can just reset it and try your luck again. I mean, I don't know. These days, the only real way to play these games is on emulation, unless you happen to have old tech, which I do, and some of you might. But one of the things is that Delta for iOS, which is available, makes it super useful to playing old games. So if you wanted to obviously play Pokemon Soul Silver or whatever, you could do that now. Shit, he's gone. If he doesn't show up first, he's gone. I feel it. And I actually, if you're interested, if you're this far into the video, I did make a video. I should use Battle Plate him. I did make a how-to. There it is. A how-to video on how to import your save files in your own ROMs in Delta, if you are interested. Now, what I don't know is if I do Mean Look first. So if I do Hypnosis first, does Mean Look work after that? Let's find out. It's gonna fail. I got a feeling. Oh, it didn't. Thank you, mother effing god. Cool. So my boy's asleep now. Oh. He can flee when he's asleep? How the hell does that happen? It's been a long time since I've done this. I have no idea how that happened. So if he takes his damage with him, will he take his status affliction as well? That's really annoying. Damn it. How did I get so lucky with Entei, but this one is so much more like a pain in the ass? Granted, though, this one is not anywhere near as frustrating as Latios was. That was a nightmare. Only because he had such a powerful move to use against me. Did not like that. Speaking of that, though, since we are playing Soul Silver and Latios is the Pokemon that you see here, there is an event, if I'm not mistaken, that allows you to get Latios in here. Because Latios is a HeartGold exclusive unless you trigger the event. Which is true for the opposite. If you're playing HeartGold, you can get an event item that brings you Latios over to HeartGold if you're interested. But let me do some research to it, and I'll let you know what I find. Because if I can get it to work, I'll make a video about it. If I can't, then it can't be done. I'll tell you that right now. If I can't do it, it can't be done. But I'm certain that it can. I'm like 94% sure that you can do it. I just have to do some more research because I really want to get some of those. If I can get a shiny freaking Metagross, you bet your ass. I would have done it sooner if I would have known. I should start looking into that too. I should start making it a little bit more centric on getting event Pokemon earlier in my game. But like, I don't know if they're considered trained or traded, because sometimes event Pokemon may say that they're from like another trainer. I think. I don't know. It's late and I'm hiccuping. In any case though, I need to figure out some details about that so I can try to make some videos on there. Because if I can get a guaranteed shiny Metagross, which it said Gen 4, and this is Gen 4, I don't know if this applies. Because I also don't remember the release date. When did HeartGold and SoulSilver release in relation to Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum? Because I own Diamond and Pearl physical copies as well, but I've only ever played Platinum. Come on, you bastard. Yeah, I'm gonna mean look you first. Because I know Entei knows Roar as well. So that's the thing, is I don't understand. If mean look works so they can't flee, does that nullify their ability to use Roar? I don't actually know. This is turning into its own separate video, by the way. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Please, Lord, do not run into a freaking Zubat, Flaffy, or Mareep. Bitch, he ran away. Ah. There might be a chance I'll do one more before I check. Nope, he's gone. It's just a Mareep. There's no way he's still here. No, it shows he's still here. That's weird. I've never seen 2 Pokemon appear before the roamer, let alone 3. This is impossible. There's just no way, dude. There's no chance. There's no chance. I know this isn't it because they didn't have the unique animation, but he has to have fled by now. Bitch. Yeah, he moved. I don't know. That's weird. I don't remember it being like this. I didn't have this problem with Entei, and I feel like maybe it's because my mind is a little bit skewed on the fact that Entei was... We had ran into him multiple times without intending to. Yeah, if mean look doesn't fail, then we'll be good. Actually, speaking of that, let's go and heal up real fast too. I don't even want to bother. There's no point in not doing it. This is becoming longer than I thought. Damn it. I was thinking that I would do them both, but I guess they're 2 separate instances. So I don't know. We'll see how far this goes. Entei wasn't too bad. It depends. If this goes on for too much longer, I'll split it. I don't really want to do both of these. I'll give it 15 more minutes. And if it takes longer than 15 minutes to catch Raikou, then I'll split them in 2 different videos. God, I hate that. I hate that. I hate it when it wasn't my plan. My plan was to do this together because it's the same style of encounter. But the experience is different. The things I have to say are different. And we're doing 2 separate strategies. So maybe there is more of a reason to split them up. We'll see how it goes. I'll give it... No, I'll give it maybe 5 more minutes. Let's see. Because we should... He's still in the same spot. We should see him in this spot at some point soon. Okay, he's moving again. Yeah, he's hovering around that little area. I feel like because he just bounces around in the wild, it's probably an easier way to program it. So if there are like a specific set of tracks that are like random. Because, like, it could be a double set of random in that you have, like, let's say that there's tracks A through X, I don't know, whatever. And A through X, each one of those are different patterns of behavior for the roamer to travel between locations. Then you have that which is not exactly random, it's just the way that they're programmed in that set. So I guess technically it'd be a single layer of randomness, it would just seem like two. In that the actual randomness would be, what path is he traveling? Is it the A track, the B track, you know, E, F, G, whatever, and then it gets to X. So he might have, well, let's say A through Z, because I don't, yeah. So if there's A through Z, and each letter represents a different path that he can travel, a different set of options for how these roamers travel across the map, that would mean that there would be, theoretically, in my example, 26 different paths that he could take. And each one of those 26 is obviously different, and so it would be hard for the player to memorize like which path that he would take if there were that many. Now, I don't know if they did it that way, but it would make sense that they would do it that way, and so I would do it. I'd be like, all right, programmer, I want you to make 26 different tracks, letter them A through Z tracks, and the roamers will follow each of those tracks, and I want there to be like a digital dice roll, like a 26-sided die that says which one that they're traveling in at this point, just to mix it up. And there's only a certain set of paths that they can take, right? There's only a handful. Like each route that has a patch of grass in it. So let's say there's like, I don't know, 14 or 15 different locations. And then also too, I guess you could add a second layer of like the randomness by saying like they can also like jump at any point within that route. So let's say like A through Z is 26 different options, right? I'm just rambling now to fill the dead air. So you have 26 different options, and in those 26, there are each letter represents 15 different moves that they can make, but they're pre-programmed in order. But it may seem like more because each time they move from location to location, the dice re-rolls and is like, okay, as long as you're on route A, let's throw you on this spot to build the randomness. From a programming standpoint, it wouldn't be that hard to do because you're just adding a different layer. You're just saying that if there are 26 different paths and you've chosen the A path, the A track, then within that, there are however many patches of grass across routes there are. I'm just saying 15 because I don't want to count them because I'm lazy. There are 15 options, and each time you move, we're going to re-roll to see if you're still on track A, and if so, we're going to move you to a different spot along track A to create what seems like a certain level of randomness, which then I guess creates randomness off the sheer fact that like the dice roll is kind of determining that. But then again, okay, when it comes to computers, technology itself creating randomness actually really bothers me. It's kind of like why I don't like to do any sort of online gambling, because there's no real way to tell. Ever since a handful of like high profile CSGO players were doing CSGO Lotto, I won't say anything more than that about that, to them in particular, and it was found out that they were like manipulating or gaming the system to their benefit. Like that should have been I already knew that was the case, that's why I never did it. But there were a handful of people that, I don't know, it's just, don't trust digital gambling, you know what I'm saying? Damn it, clicked the wrong thing. I'm not sure if that, like, it makes sense in my head, and I'm trying so hard to make sense of it because it was a talking point that I wanted to wrap up, but I have a feeling that it probably didn't make a lot of sense to you, so I apologize for talking that much about it. I'm just gonna shut up. Raikou, dude, you're killing me, man. You have 1 HP. I want to know, really what I want to know now is, are you asleep? When you show up, are you gonna have your status affliction? Yes, there we go. Nope. It's not him yet. Ugh, Marie, dude, what do you want from me? I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the situation is that's causing him to, like, disappear and yeah, I think we're gonna split this separately because it's getting to the point now where I don't even know if I'm gonna run into this patch of grass anymore. It just seems weird. He should be, yeah, he's not here now. Yeah, we're gonna split it up into separates. Damn, didn't want to do that. All right. Okay, I'll catch Raikou separately then, because this is gonna be yeah, this will be a separate video. Son of a, that frustrates me. It's not what I wanted. All right, whatever. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and continue looking for Raikou and see what we got. Let me put this little DS display thing back on here. Okay, Pokegear. Where are you, friend? Okay, you're still further away. And then a back and forth into Mahogany, and then back here. I always got Mahogany and Blackthorn mixed up. Ooh, he's here. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. No wasting time. Let's just get to it. It's not showing up yet, not showing up yet. I'll turn the DS display off in a second so you can see it. If he's not showing up here in this wild encounter yet. Oh, we're walking around a lot. And there it is. Okay, cool. Let's turn that off. And back. Here we go. Okay, so now he's here. Perfect. And he's still asleep. That is so crazy. I didn't realize that sleep would work as a status. Like, you'd think you would just, like, wake up. You know what I mean? Let's see. If I can mean look him. Yes. He's ours. Cool. You're not getting away now. He might wake up, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our bag. I'm going to throw some balls. I guess that's really all we got to do now. Initially, my thought was to switch over to Scizor when Raikou was asleep, and then come back and mean look him again. But now we don't have to worry about that. I'll just keep putting him to sleep if we need to. I'll just throw as many balls as possible. Great. I'm glad mean look worked while he was asleep. Now he'll eventually wake up, which is totally fine. But I'm just going to up and B every ball I throw. Yeah, I got real lucky with Entei. I don't think that Raikou is gonna be caught in a few balls. This one's gonna take a while. There's no doubt in my mind. Moltres took. Suicune wasn't that bad. Moltres was a nightmare. Zapdos wasn't that bad. Articuno was a pain. Yeah, there we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I can't believe it. Okay, I took that back. This one was easy. Nice. Sweet. And we caught ourselves a Raikou. That is great. The Thunder Pokemon. A Pokemon that races across the land while barking a cry that sounds like crashing thunder. Sounds like me in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Sweet. Alright, now I've been meaning to do this for a little while. Oh, ran into another wild. Because I wanted to organize my boxes to reflect the legendaries. You probably don't really care about that, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is my playthrough. I'm going to incorporate whatever it is I want. Nice, dude. I'm glad we freaking caught him. Nice. All right, so we have a handful of things that I need to do after this. I have to plan in between this video and the next video what is the next thing I want to do, because I don't actually know what the next steps are for me. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. Mailbox. Wait, I got mail from Lyra? What does she say here? What'd you like to do with Lyra's mail? Read. Adventure. Excited. I love Pokemon. We took that time. Idiot. Alright. That's not what I wanted, though. Let's go to Mark's PC. Damn it, I did it again. Bill's PC. Move some Pokemon around, and I have to figure out what I want to do. So we're going to move Pokemon. I don't have any legendaries immediately that I want to have on the team right now, so I'm going to go ahead and move them around, but I'm also going to move Gengar. I'm going to swap you out with Misdreavus as well. So I got to do some changes here. I don't know exactly how we're going to go about this. Let me take a look. So right now we have Gengar. I'm going to go ahead and move him off and get Steelix. So I'll put Steelix here. Okay, I'm going to make this sprite a little bit bigger because he's freaking ginormous. And I'm pretty sure we caught him with an Ultra Ball. So I got to redo all these things because I wanted Steelix on the team. Okay, let's see. Got an Ultra Ball, so we're going to go and change that. From the Safari Ball thing, or not the Safari Ball, the bug catching contest ball. Okay, so we got Steelix, and then Gengar. See, that's the hard part, actually. I want to keep... Well, I have to decide now. Do I want to get rid of... I had to think about this. Let me put Kingdra back, actually. I don't... Damn it. I don't know what I want to do with Mischievous just yet. So I want to put Kingdra back for the time being. We'll have to spend some time thinking about this. Because, like, there's a lot that I want to do here with the team. If after we... So I'd mentioned before that I wanted to do some stuff with some mystery gifts. That's going to determine what I do with my team after this. You know what I mean? Because it's hard now to tell what my team is ultimately going to be if... No. And I'm going to be mixing it up so much. I'm really torn. I know Tyranitar is not a legendary, but I am going to put him here. Ninetales, Pidgeot... Snorlax is a special, but he's not legendary. Shiny. I'm going to move you also here too, because you're a shiny starter. Fighter. So I'm going to put my legendaries and actual battle Pokemon in this one. Like Pokemon I want to do something with on the team. Now you can stay. You can go over here though, because Staraptor was kind of part of the team. I know you don't care about this, but the thing is, if I don't do it now while I'm recording, I will forget and not care to do this later. Okay, let's go ahead and put... See, the Fortress was something that I was going to do to get a Beldum, but there might actually be a way to get a shiny Metagross and skip all that nonsense later. So I have to decide how if I want to do that. I just don't know yet. I don't know. Okay, so there we go. Then you go ahead and move over to box 2. There's some Pokemon that I don't want here, like Farfetch'd and Kangaskhan. They're just there for the moves. They're not actually here for, like, the battle stuff. So Onyx, you get over there too. All right, let's toss. I'm going to move the legendaries down to the bottom. I have to think about whether or not I do want to change my mind with Jolteon. That's the hard part, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know... Oh, I have to go after Ho-Oh. I forgot that was a legendary that I needed to grab. That's right. Yeah, so he might be the thing we do next. Let me think about that a little more. Okay. Legendaries... So frustrating trying to figure out what I do with the team, you know? Like, I'm not sure exactly how I want to go about this yet. Oh yeah, this Pikachu is not really going to be on the team either. Let's move him to the box 1. Yeah, shiny Gyarados. I'll just tuck you off to this side from now. Alright, so the box is organized just as I want it for now. I'm still trying to figure out what we do, like, with the final team. Steelix is on the team. That's gonna happen. That's a thing. That's what's going down for now. But we'll worry about the rest of the details of that later, because I gotta build him up. In any case, though, we caught our legendaries, our roamers anyway, for the time being. I have to go after Ho-Oh. I've got some, whatchamacallits, mystery gift, like Wi-Fi mystery gift stuff that I need to do as well. So I got to figure out what we're going to do here. But we'll worry about that and more in the next episode of the playthrough. For the time being, though, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know that I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver. Alright guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. We'll see you next time. Later.